It's Mike and Mark in the morning at the Y'all Come Back Saloon on Freedom 92.9.
And we're up to 70 degrees here at Freedom 92.9, hanging out in the saloon with Mike. And I am very thrilled. I have here, made it all the way down from Monticello, Illinois. Got up early this morning and had to make the trip. Ashley Edwards Music. How you doing, Ashley?
I'm good, Mike. How are you?
Doing great. Want to thank you for making this trip all the way down here today.
No problem. I like a good road trip. So.
Really excited about getting you introduced to this part of the state because I know you play a lot up in the Champaign area, play some great locations, but of course you're close with Matt Poss, but wanted to get you down here because people need to know about you. You're awesome.
The further I go, people in the South tend to like me a lot more than people up in the northern part of the state, so I'm trying to wiggle my way down here.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can see that because you're from Oklahoma.
This is true.
How did you make it? I know on a March day, snowstorm day.
Yes, and that's a true story. I was in the Army Reserves for 8 years, and I applied to be a unit administrator for one of the reserves units, which was a government job, and I got offered the job, so I moved from Oklahoma to Illinois for that job. This was a long time before I was even interested in being a singer. Yes. So, but it was, I got here, I can't remember what day it was, but the next day it snowed 6 inches, and I had never seen snow in my life. So I had to call in on my first day of work and tell them I couldn't make it.
That's pretty cool. All right.
They were cool with it. They didn't have a problem. So
are you used to snow now after this winter?
Very much so.
Are you sick of it?
Very much so. If we get any more, I'm going to scream.
And we know, up Monticello, and you're right close to Champaign. You might get a little.
We're supposed to, yes.
Yep.
I'm not happy about that.
High 20s or low 30s tonight for you.
Yeah. Don't remind me.
Okay, Ashley, I wanted to ask you, you've got a little bit of redneck outlaw country, and you like to push the buttons a little bit.
I do.
We'll take a few chances. Who are some of your influences?
My influence, my number one influence would probably be cross-Canadian ragweed. Above anything else, I don't believe in selling out. I will stay true to myself and exactly what I want to do, and if I have to play in little bars the rest of my life to be true to myself, then that's what I'll be happy with. Really, really, really influenced by their, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Just really influenced by the way that they did not fall into the main scene, and they did not sell out. And I'm kind of anti-Nashville. I know people say I'm not anti-Nashville. I guess you could say I love Nashville, but you won't catch me doing what I do down there. It's just not a fitting scene.
Well, following you on Ashley Edwards Music on Facebook. I know who they were, but hadn't heard a lot of them, and because of you, I've been listening to a lot of them.
They're awesome.
Yes, they are.
They're awesome. Yeah, I like to push the bill. I say a lot of things in my songs that people are afraid to say out loud. And that's one of the best things about being able to write songs is you can take the things that everybody's afraid to say and put it in a song and get away with it usually. So that.
Little like another Southern Illinois lady that did make it and has made it real big, and Gretchen.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I like Gretchen Wilson a lot. She's cool.
Well, it's quite obvious in following you that you were born to sing country music.
Absolutely.
And tell us a little bit when you decided, when that came up, and when you decided that that's what you were going to do.
Well, I was raised in Oklahoma, so I was raised around country music. I mean, there was pretty much nothing else, and I went through my spells, where I liked hip-hop and this and that and kind of dabbled around. When I moved to Illinois, I was basically nothing but a poem writer and a karaoke queen. And so eventually I met my husband. I told him, hey, I want to put a band together. Let's try this. And he told me that if I got a guitar and taught myself how to play, then he would find me band members. So I got a guitar, taught myself how to play, and so far I've just been doing, pretty good on my own. I do have a band that I'm working with, but that won't be until later. It'll be a while before we're ready. But I've been pretty successful on my own. My first band I did try out as a rock band, and that's kind of when I realized that I didn't need to do anything else but country music because it sucked so bad. We did one show, and it was awful. And so that's when I was like, you know what, I'm just going to handle this on my own and try to go from there.
Wait, boy, just in the last couple of months, though, you've had a great couple of months, even though you did lose your voice for a couple of weeks.
Yes, I had laryngitis. It was awful.
I can relate, but I'm still struggling to get mine back.
Me too.
But, you shared stage with the Josh Abbott Band.
Yes, they were awesome, too.
I don't know if anybody out there's heard of them. They're big.
They are big. They are real big. I have a friend of mine named Max, and he lives down in Oklahoma, and he's kind of like my music guru. He's in all the scenes down there in the red dirt music industry, and I always call him. And when I found out I was going to open for Josh Abbott, I called him. I said, what do you think about him? He was like, they're good. They haven't sold out yet. You go right ahead. So then I knew it was okay.
And then just this last weekend, Emma King and the Heart Sets.
Which is a fabulous band. Oh my gosh, I can't even get over how awesome they are. They're a country band, a little bit more pop country, but they also do some awesome, I almost said it. They do some really good rock songs as well. And so if they ever come back around this area, I highly suggest everyone come and check them out because they're great.
Check them out, huh?
Yep.
Well, and also, do you want to mention, because Matt is so popular down here,
Yes.
and you and Matt are really close,
Matt
play a
Poss.
lot together.
Matt Poss is my hero. He is. Oh, I always tell people all the time, if Matt told me to bungee jump off the Eiffel Tower and it would make me famous, I would do it, because that's like how much I pay attention to him. I have a lot of respect for him and the way that he runs his show, pretty much.
Yep.
He's an upstanding guy. He's honest. He's nice. He's good to
He's just a
everybody.
class act.
Exactly. And, that's the kind of person, that's the kind of artist I want to be, because if anything, I'm 27 years old. I'm a female. If I ever get put into the spotlight, I'm going to be a role model. And I don't think that I need to do anything that's going to deviate away from a good character.
Yep,
So I really look up to
absolutely.
him a lot for that.
Well, I don't know that I've ever heard anybody say a negative word about Matt.
I can't imagine why they would.
Yeah, don't believe I have.
Doesn't exist.
Well, we want to, let everybody know, there's access online to listen to your music
Absolutely.
and all kinds of info on you.
If you go to facebook.com/Ashley Edwards Music, it's all one word, you can pull up my Facebook page there. I'm also on MySpace, so you can just search for Ashley Edwards. And then on Reverb Nation as well.
Absolutely.
Which you can get to that through the Facebook page, so there's no point in trying to explain it to everybody.
Yeah, just hit the info button and you'll have the link to Reverb Nation
Everything
and
you need.
get access to a little history on Ashley and her songs.
You can even buy a travel mug.
And I also saw this. You can buy some T-shirts and
You can
stuff.
buy some T-shirts, yes. And you can buy, there's a couple ringtones on there, I believe. My album won't be out until July. So I don't have a whole lot of stuff as far as music goes accessible due to copywriting and, whatnot. So I have to be careful with that.
But we'll sure be keeping an eye on that.
Absolutely, yes.
Maybe we can talk you into maybe a CD when that comes out, so
I
we
do
could
believe
spin
that
it a
would
little
be
bit
very
for you.
possible. Absolutely.
We'd love to.
Yep.
Okay, and Ashley, are you going to perform
I
going
am.
to perform one or two?
Two.
All right,
Yeah.
good.
Cool. I'm going to do two original songs of my own, and
Yes.
the first one is going to be called Gravel Road, and it will be on my CD. And it was written by me.
All right. Ashley Edwards from Monticello, Illinois, everybody.
Excuse me if I have to clear my voice a couple of times. I'm still recovering.
And it's tough singing in the morning.
It is. It's very hard. I was like, this morning stuff. Take a swig of Jack. I don't know much, but I know I ain't coming back. I got my old guitar, a picture of us in my mama's Bible. One I'll burn, but the other will get me through tomorrow. I left my heart to die out on that gravel road. I left it all behind, it was too heavy of a load. I never said goodbye, 'cause you said all you needed to say. I left my heart to die out on that gravel road as you let me walk away. You said you needed me, but you needed to be free. Well, you can't have both, so now my number one is me. And I don't cry, I'm sure. I wanna run right back to the devil's door. But if the gates up don't hold me back, I'll walk that much further. I left my heart to die out on that gravel road. I left it all behind, it was too heavy of a load. I never said goodbye,
'cause you said all you needed to say. I left my heart to die out on that gravel road as you let me walk away. You won't see me looking back, oh no. I threw my ring in your face, said here you can't have your space, and walked right out the door. I left my heart to die out on that gravel road. I left it all behind, it was too heavy of a load. I never said goodbye, 'cause you said all you needed to say. I left my heart to die out on that gravel road. I left my heart to die out on that gravel road. I left my heart to die out on that gravel road as you let me walk away.
That's great, Ashley.
Thank you.
Gravel Road.
Gravel Road.
And, you know, I just happened to notice over here on Facebook while you're singing, you got some fans out there posting, I love Gravel Road.
Yay!
So
Thank you, guys. I have the best fans in the world. I really do.
So
they are awesome.
Give a shout out to Connie. She's really working it.
Yes, I'm supposed to see her later today, actually. So, woohoo.
Excellent.
I get to see a lot of my fans down here today. Dina's parading me around town like a celebrity. It's awesome.
Well, Connie's must be streaming us because she's up there a ways,
I
isn't
do believe
she?
she is. A lot of my family down in Oklahoma and Texas are streaming us right now. So
Great.
yes,
Absolutely.
it should be a good turnout.
All righty. Okay, Ashley's going to do another one for
more.
us.
This song is called Oklahoma, and I wrote this song with Jared Ketterman. I don't know if you've heard that.
Yeah, I know
Yes.
Jared. Jared's another performer up in the Champaign area.
Yes.
And
We wrote this song together. I kind of started off with one line, and the line in the song is, we try so hard to run from ourselves, we end up running through our own back door. And a friend of mine gave me that line. I had it, and me and Jared wrote it together, and he said the word is a third, so therefore me and JK collaboration.
All right.
From that Glover River in a house my daddy built with his own hands. Spent most of my life with dreams that let me try to escape, and now home's cuts by more than understand. I miss those red dirt roads filled with potholes and how everybody waves when you drive past. I hate how I tried so hard to run from it, and now getting home just can't come too fast. Sometimes the roads lead to where you started. In Oklahoma, she still got my heart. And I swear if I ever make my way back home, yeah, me and that red dirt, we will never part. And I'm playing in a bar far away from home and hoping I don't get lost in the crowd. Gonna show them all that I can do it, so when I get home they'll be mighty proud. We try so hard to run from our past, we end up running through our own back door. Learning what we wanted is just what we've always had, and finding out we've never wanted nothing more. Sometimes the roads lead to where you started. In Oklahoma, she still got my heart. And I swear if I ever make my way back home, yeah, me and that red dirt, we will never part. And I swear if I ever make my way back home, yeah, me and Oklahoma, we will never part.
nice. And thank you very much. That is the kind of country we love around here.
That's right.
That's
real country.
That is real country, and we've got a ton of great country fans out there, and I'm sure everybody loved that.
I hope so. Y'all can find me on Facebook and make my day.
Yep. And before we get out of here, Ashley, do you want to find out? You can definitely go to Facebook page Ashley Edwards Music, and is there another way to contact you? Because I'd love for people to start getting you booked down here because I want to come see you.
Yes, if you are interested in booking me, and I also do private parties and stuff too. So if you're interested in booking me, you can email me at ashleyedwardsmusic@yahoo.com.
Okay,
Yep.
Very good. Well, Ashley, thank you for that long drive down here.
Thank you for having me.
When you're playing on Austin City Limits, please remember us.
Yes.
Okay?
I will do that. Thanks, Mike.
Okay, have a great day,
You
Ashley.
too. Thank you.
Thanks.